I am 3, Polestar 3, and this is what I do. Because I am 3.
It's very hard to come to this site and not feel a little bit overwhelmed by both the opportunity, but more importantly, the responsibility of honouring a place as special as this. So for us, it is about trying to find a way that we could engage with the land and the landscape that would not only fulfill the client's brief to build a special and relaxing home here, but to do it in such a way that it created the least amount of impact on the world around it, and to really nestle into the landscape, which for us is always a very important agenda with a home. I'm Sean Lockyer. I'm the design director of Sean Lockyer Architects, and we're the architects of the Whale Beach House. Whale Beach is located in Guringai country, the lands of the Gadigal people, which is the second last beach on the northern peninsula of Sydney before you get to Palm Beach. It's an incredibly special part of the country with a relaxed, casual environment, a destination for Sydney-siders to get away for the weekend, and its relaxed character is really what defines this place. There's a very high degree of complexity about trying to make a house disappear altogether when you've got effectively nearly 4 levels of altitude change. From the street side, the house is all but invisible, sitting very low to the street and then shrouded with a great deal of landscaping. And then on the eastern side of the house, one can see the predominantly 3 levels of house that are sort of characterized by this beautiful screen down at the base of the house, above this lovely stone base, with a green edge which is cascading from the pool edge, and really then 2 visible layers of glass above that.
I'm Michael Ford, and I'm an Associate Director at Sean Lockyer Architects. So the formal entry sequence starting from Whale Beach Road is defined by some landscaping designed by Dangar Barron Smith. It's not a direct path to the gatehouse. They draw you through at one edge of the site and then pull you sideways to sort of meander through to this arrival point. Once you're in the property boundary under the compressed gatehouse, you get the first view to the formal front entry and glimpses through to the ocean on your left and what is going to end up opening up as an extraordinary courtyard and a batten screened element to the right.
The arrival sequence of the house is a really important one. As you move down, you come into a lobby space that's really characterized by the sequence of staircases that sort of defines the northern side of the house and connects all of the various levels. And starting with the kids' bedrooms on the lower level, where you have 3 bedrooms that all sit behind this beautiful timber screen. And from there, you're moving into this central entertaining games room, which is kind of the heart of the sort of core entertaining of the house. There's a beautiful piano, there's a big TV, there's a lot of media in here, and there's still access to a small vignette of the ocean through this lovely indoor-outdoor window. And then as one journeys up through the house, this lovely light but beautifully rich timber staircase takes you to the main living level, where the living level is kitchen, living and dining. The primary living space is flowing out to this beautiful northeasterly terrace, which has an elevated swimming pool, which is actually sitting above the kids' bedrooms below. And then lastly, from that living level, we move up to the parents' level, which also has the entry adjacent to it. And that parents' level is essentially designed as a 1-bedroom suite with a parents' retreat and a bathroom that we think is also a little bit of fun in that it opens into a central courtyard where a tree grows up through the middle of the house so that one can actually have this incredible indoor-outdoor bathing experience. Perhaps one of the most exciting and for me the most interesting parts of the evolution of this design, we've created this beautifully tiered landscaping courtyard, and it's one of the surprising but also very special elements of the house.
Some of the things that characterize this home characterize a lot of our work. They are of the place, they're timeless, natural materials, inside and outside the home. We've tried to bring in natural stones to the interiors, batten screening, and particularly in this case here, where we've tried to lean on the idea of a coastal vernacular, where we have weathering timber on the outside of the house that is light, bright, honey-coloured stones that sort of really speaks to the colour of the sand of Whale Beach, which is unique. And biophilic design and landscape integration is really something that you'll see in a lot of our projects, and certainly no exception to this project.
Coming back to a house after one is completed, the project is always an incredible experience. It's always an amazingly humbling experience. This is a project some 5.5 years in the making, and to come back here now and the clients have moved in is incredibly special. We've really got a sense of this being a home for them, and for us, really, that's what it's about. Of course, the intellect, the design intent, the spirit of what we want to do as architects is sort of front of mind, but more important than any of that is our relationship with the clients, the story of two people and their 3 kids ultimately who get to enjoy this extraordinary place, this amazing landscape. It is a very humbling, fulfilling and incredibly rewarding experience for us.